Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, August 10th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, wherever I go with all my heart. It reminds me of a Rumi verse, wherever you stand, be the soul of that place. I'm feeling some intertwining in and through this energy. So today we have kind of a quieter astro day, no major transits. We do have Mercury preparing, I don't want to say no major transits, but no major transitions or shifts today. But we do have Mercury preparing to finish up. This is the last full day of Mercury in Leo. So we really do want to hone that love vibration. And I think honing it helps soften the blow of Virgo. That's how we're going to state this. Soften the blow of Virgo, because Virgo can get into that critical energy, and especially when we have Mercury in the sign of Virgo, we can go and err on that critical side. So if we really fill ourselves up with love, we can see things through like the love glasses. And we want to see things through the love glasses. I feel like I've said this a lot of times. I really do associate Jesus with the Pisces Virgo energy, the balance of those energies. And I feel like Jesus was able to see, maybe he had his Mercury in Leo, who knows, but he was able to see through the lens of love. He still could see, like, there's healing to be done, but it's like, and all is well. There's healing to be done, and all is well. And so we want to fill with that feeling of love. As I was sitting here preparing to do this video, one of the transits that we have today, we have the Mercury. We have the Mercury in Leo opposite Jupiter in Aquarius. And you know, one of our lessons with Jupiter and Aquarius is really working on our vision, working on our vibration, and holding this beautiful vibration, holding this beautiful vision, like for ourselves, for the world. And the wisdom that was coming through, or the guidance that was coming through, is like, what happens when you envision from your heart, or hold vision from your heart? And it really just made me drop into the times that I've been in places where I've been like, yeah, in the world. And, you know, from the mind, it's like, oh, this is happening. And if you drop into the heart, it's like, all is well. Perhaps you do this. It's like, whoa. It's such a drop from the whirring and the stirring of the mind. I feel like Dr. Seuss in this moment. Anyway, so leading with the heart, letting ourselves fill up with that love, so that when Mercury hits Virgo, we don't spiral into the critical. Rather, we can hold the whole and holy position and move from there and think from there and talk from there and heal from that place with Mercury and Virgo. So today is a beautiful day to fill up on that love, fill up on thoughts of love, and like I said, envision from the heart, envision from love, not just from the world would be better if, or this or that or the other. When you vision from your heart, when you vision from the energy of love, when you vision with your heart and mind filled with love, what comes about in your vision? So we want to work on that with this opposition between Mercury and Jupiter. Now, we might feel some push and pull between the heart and the mind with these energies. However, I feel like it's best for all of us to work on finding that balance between our mind and our heart. And that's where we really can come into ourselves. So we have that going on. We also have, speaking of critical things, we have the moon in Virgo connecting to Uranus. Uranus and Taurus, this is a trine. They are supporting each other. Uranus can always bring those triggers, though, so do be aware of that energy with this moon in Virgo. You may also have some ahas or insights into your own healing or into your own body. If there have been things that have been kind of like spurring up, there's so much in this world about sickness and disease right now, but we can always be moving in the direction of health and wellness. So take a little time, connect with your body. How can you liberate yourself into wellness? So I'm feeling that with this transit. Again, it doesn't mean that you may not have, you know, some critical thoughts triggered, whether it's about your health or other things. Health, money, Those are some things that feel like it's coming up. You may even have a cravings triggering coming up. And yet, that's not bad. But how can you continue to move towards the wellness, towards feeling healthy, towards feeling good in your body? So, beautiful transits. Let's look at these cards. I do have the transformation card. So, this definitely feels like coming off of the yod that we've been working on. We are, we've moved away from this. Mercury's out of the yod orb, so we're not really in it, but we have the sun. The sun's like approaching the yod, so the sun's like, I'm up next. So the transformation is ongoing. And again, the transformation reminds us to be holding the energy of love. So how are you being called into empowerment through love, into your personal transformation through the power of love? And I do have the control card in reverse. So recognizing that part of staying in our power is recognizing we cannot control others or the rest of the world. All we can do is personal responsibility. So that's part of this transformation. And again, it's part of like, my responsibility is acting from love. My responsibility is thinking from that place of love. So working on that. I do have the fighting card. So we may have some mental stuff coming up. Again, this feels like the rapid mental thinking that could lead to some uncomfortable moments. But again, let go of the power around others, the control around others. Rather, how can you step into this transformation? How do you step into your own power in and through this? Finally, I have the compromise card, which is, I always call it the don't compromise card. So I would say recognize, where are you compromising yourself in this? Where are you compromising your heart? Where are you compromising your love? Because it doesn't feel safe. And how can you let it be safe? Even if it's not safe in the world, how can you let it be safe within yourself? So I'm going to leave this here. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.